Okay, there's one thing I want to show off. Rainbow? No rainbow. Rainbow?
No
rainbow. Rainbow? This game, it's clear to see that this game was originally on the PSP when you can do shit like this.
Although we're not going to get to the ultimate example of that until the end of Ventus's story.
Oh, Karnshot's a little muffled right now. He has a tissue to his face.
Yeah, I'm getting this weird medical. I have this weird medical condition where every now and then my nose will just scab up for no apparent reason, and I think it's starting again. So I'm trying to nip it in the ass.
Hi, Herc. These things are a little bit annoying, but nowhere near as bad as the Valve guys from Radiant Garden.
I'll be honest, I like the Valve guys more.
Ooh, Rowdy Rumble.
Mostly because these guys don't block as often as you think they might, so I always get the idea that I can just combo them into oblivion, and then they decide to say nope, and block every single shot after a while, and it's like, ugh.
Okay, but there's one thing that I have and they don't. Gravity!
Yeah, just a reminder, this was before I found Magnet, so there you go.
Well, thankfully, Dream Drop Distance made me love Gravity, so...
Because Dream Drop Distance, for some reason, does not have Magnet, which bothers me.
If it does, I never found it. Ow, ow, ow,
no,
ow, ow.
It just straight up does not have Magnet. I looked it up one day, and I was like, God fucking damn it.
I just blew up a scrapper.
Kingdom Hearts 3, why did you get rid of the command deck? It was so good.
Exactly. Ooh, yay. Command style, Firestorm. I want to try out Rock Breaker. It's actually pretty fun.
My favorite command style in terms of finishers.
Yes.
My favorite.
Go ahead.
My favorite command style in terms of finisher is Diamond Dust.
Are you sure? Mine was Wing Blade.
Well, in terms of the basic ones.
In terms of base ones?
Yeah.
Lightning Thunderbolt for me. That's because electricity. Look at this. Yeah.
Just throw out homing rocks that go after your enemies.
Take notes, Stone Edge.
Yeah, Stone Edge would be a hell of a lot more
useful,
reliable if it did that.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, Stone Edge is just kind of the rock version of Fire Blast and Hydro Pump, so I guess it makes sense that it's not super accurate. It's weird. There's a lot of different variations on Fire Blast and Hydro Pump, but Fire Blast and Hydro Pump are the ones that most Pokemon can learn. Because Gunk Shot is a poison type variant on it, but it can't be learned by all that many poison type Pokemon, or just Pokemon in general, since Octillery can learn it for some reason. Thankfully, my Arbok can learn it, and it's a physical move for some odd reason, so I'm going to get a much better replacement for Acid in the near future.
Yeah, because what Gunk Shot is that it literally just conjures up this bag of garbage bag filled with a bunch of shit and just chucks it at the opponent.
Hello, Olympus Coliseum.
And we completely ignored the fact that Phil was there.
Yeah, although it's not Danny DeVito, so he's not as good. Seriously.
Games.
I like the movie version of his voice a hell of a lot better.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to Olympus Coliseum, I
swear there's treasure chest around here, or is that
also known as one of the most downgraded worlds in future.
It doesn't get. It's only got a level once. Where was that? It's a good.
What did you say?
It's like it has had. Let me just think a little bit. It's only been a complete fold-out level twice. Twice, actually.
Oh yeah.
3 Chain of Memories and 2.
In terms of this game, it's kind of just this courtyard, and that's about it. And in KH1, it's even worse.
Oh yeah, we got to say
and I say KH1 is worse, even though it has the same amount of space because it's nowhere near as detailed. Seriously, I like the detail in this place, but it's way too damn small.
And there is a grand total of 1 sticker here.
Yay!
Variety.
Ooh. Yeah, the main gimmick.
Oh yeah.
The main gimmick with the Coliseum.
Probably just give this a shot.
The main gimmick with Olympus Coliseum is the fact that it's a gauntlet. It's of many different enemies. Also, you forgot to put on Mazaga.
Oh right.
Yeah, you were gonna do that. prevalent in KH1 and 2 because there's actually good shit you can get for doing it, but in Birth by Sleep, it's not really super important. You're just kind of here for the story and then you leave. In KH1 and 2, you're constantly coming back here to do the gauntlets because good shit is gotten from them.
It's like, who did we agree was going to do it? Oh yeah, you. It's like
we said that I was the one gonna do that shit, and I'm just like, fuck.
Yay, Hades.
Hades, the funniest Greek god in the history of media.
And exactly, God of War. He was kind of hilarious. Well, compared to a lot, he's the hilarious compared to everybody else there.
Because he's cordial. Because he's completely cordial about all the things that Kratos has done to land him in hell.
Then there's this Hades, and my personal favorite, Kid Icarus Hades, who's just a fucking ham.
Yeah. Well, this guy's a ham too.
Well, nope. But seriously, Kid Icarus Hades trumps him in the hilarity department.
Can we please not mention Trump right now?
Sure, why not?
I know that's not what you meant. I'm just saying the mere sound of the word. He's on the level of annoyance where the mere sound of the word, even outside of the context of his name, will annoy the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I gotta say, this is it's like, I paid attention to presidential candidates, even since elementary school. It's like,
This is easily the worst Republican lineup ever.
You know, a bunch of other people agree, this is the worst presidential lineup we've had ever.
Bernie Sanders is the only good one.
He's the least bad one. That's the thing.
No, he's the only good one because he actually has a plan that'll work. Everyone else, not really.
If Trump actually makes it president, I'm going to bang my head against a wall.
I'm going to call up Clement and ask if I can move in with him.
Creepy.
I have him added on Twitter, so I'll just direct message him and say, hey, I live in the United States and Trump just got elected president. Can I move in with you, please? Because I don't want to live in the United States anymore.
It's only going to be for like 4 years, because I guarantee you he's not going to make it for a second term.
Yeah, because things will go to shit underneath him.
If we go into World War III, I'm just gonna go, well, America, congratulations, you shot yourselves in the foot.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that if World War III does happen, both Canada and Mexico will come out of it a hell of a lot better than America will.
Yep. Well, that's enough talking about Trump. Hades just promised Terras that, hey, I can teach you how to control darkness. You just gotta follow me over here.
Also, welcome to the area from KH1. Yeah, this is it, really.
Can I get...
Maybe.
Bullshit. Yes!
Haha! Keyblade reaching works! Speaking of which, didn't we get one for going through Radiant Garden?
Did we?
I forget.
Want me to check?
Go ahead. Well, after you put the sticker on.
Exactly. Another balloon! This airway is crowded.
But it is. Wait,
hold on.
We've been getting 7 points for each one, right?
Yeah.
One.
Yeah. Hold on. Terra, here's a gift.
And we still get 7 points for
exactly.
it. So let's keep it.
Exactly.
Hang on. Go back. I just want to count.
You see.
3, 4,
another
5, 6, okay.
Another way of seeing it is just seeing how sparkly the sticker is.
True. Yeah.
And they're all very shiny at the moment. Sticker star flashbacks. Okay, yeah, we have something new in items. Nope, the equip was shining. Yeah, we don't have anything.
Well,
nothing new.
Go back in there because I'll be honest, I like Stroke of Midnight more than Fairy Stars.
This is stronger though, in terms of magic. And it's the same strength, so Stroke of Midnight is just easier on critical hits. Well, this is just
true.
Good with strength and magic. So Fire Strike, not gonna use it.
Yeah, Fire Strike's pretty useless.
Also, Fire is gonna get leveled up pretty fucking fast.
Yeah, because you do get experience for doing the gauntlets in all 3 games that involve them.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say this: Olympus Coliseum. If anybody who's a die-hard Final Fantasy fan is going to be hurt a little bit when Aqua's done with it.
Yeah.
And it's like when we first thought of that, it's like, ow.
The feels.
Ow. It's just, ow. We'll look into that when we get to that. Also, Hades, why'd you bring me here? The sign says closed.
Well, I'm not sure which is a more hurtful thing for Final Fantasy fans. This or KH1 and 2. Because things get pretty damn shitty for the character we meet here in those two games. Because you gotta remember, a lot of people like that character more so than they like the character here, even though the character we meet here is a lot more fleshed out, in my opinion.
Exactly. No, it's like, well, the character everybody seems to be a diehard fan for Final Fantasy, he's just, well, boring.
Well, even in terms of their own game, where the diehard fan character is a lot more interesting than he is here, I still prefer the character we meet in Birth by Sleep over.
Oh, look at this! Hades is just tricking Terra into entering the tournament. It's hilarious. It's like, name Terra, kind of earthy, but all right. I can wait. Favorite god? Oh, come on. Hades.
Why would it even matter what your favorite god is?
It's ancient Greek. Ancient Greece. What do you expect?
True. You know, I would probably write down Hades too, just because I love how hammy he is.
Exactly. He's a fucking ham, and I love him for it.
That is the best way to do Hades. Just make him a funny ass ham. And I'll be honest, even though it's kind of the stereotypical role of god of death equals villain thing, in terms of actual Greek mythology, Hades was the least dickish out of the three main gods.
Zeus.
I was gonna say, Zeus, stop
putting your dick where it doesn't belong.
Well, actually, I was about to say stop taking over the world, which would be a much better way to say it, because he does that both figuratively and literally.
I love doing that. I win. Just Zero Graphica and Zap.
But, yeah. I'll be honest, I don't really get why Hades has such a bad rap. Yeah, he kind of trapped Persephone, but at the same time, it's like, oh, he wants to see his wife be at home with him every now and then. How bad?
Well, it's just because the fact that I think that's just the thing. It's just a lot of people portray the god of death as the reason why people have to die to begin with, even though nature and all that. But
I was gonna say, Final Fantasy 13 just described it as she's the one who takes care of you after you die. It doesn't matter if she exists or not. You're going to die.
I am falling in love with my strategy.
You just gotta make sure
I don't get hit.
Well, don't get hit, and make sure that you give it plenty of time to recharge between rounds. Otherwise, you're gonna nearly fail like you did there. I would try.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the thunder one, so it takes half damage. I would go after the gauntlet is over. I would go into your command deck and try to put Thundaga and Zero Gravity right next to each other, so that way you're not fumbling around looking for them.
Ow!
Now you know why I don't like these guys. Come on, charge like an asshole.
Screw it.
See, flame salvo.
Okay, fine. I win.
That was quick. That was quick.
Boom!
Fuck you, Mandrakes. Fuck you, Mandrakes.
And the dog got a level up from that.
And both Thundaga and Zero Gravika did. So yay. In fact, I'm fairly certain they're both maxed out. And oh, hi enemies that we're going to be meeting later on. Well, more officially later on anyway.
They die very easily.
I was going to say just Thundaga them.
That's what I was doing. Maximum HP increased.
Yay!
We learned Sonic Impact.
Woo!
Which is a second air slide.
I was going to say, I forget exactly what that is.
It's secondary slide. I can just go
I-
wee wee.
I heard you. I just couldn't remember off the top of my head because I'm a dipshit.
Okay. Fire's obviously maxed out, so let's get Firaga.
I thought we wasted Fira.
Oh, Radek. Nope.
Oh, wait, no. We
I
had
bought-
spare.
I
We had
remember.
a spare, apparently.
I remember. I bought a new one.
And
Hold on.
soothing-
Soothing Crystal was... Yeah. There, your cup's kind of in the way, so it's kind of hard.
It's a clear cup. It shouldn't be that big a deal. And yay, HP boost.
No, it's like... It's kind of faded in the spot where the HP was, so...
Okay. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's a... Wrong deck! And... Out of curiosity, can I build anything else?
Doesn't.
It looks like a grand total of no.
That is a big fat no. Still, I'm surprised that we had stop level maxed out at that point. I was like, wait, what? When did we do that?
When I was just trying out a bunch of different abilities until we got ones that I actually liked.
Well, good thing it came in handy.
Exactly. And I was like, wait a minute. Yeah!
Alright, let's get a move on.
Time for the big final.
Sorry about the lull there. We didn't really have much to talk about.
Exactly. It's just...
It was just him dicking through menus and me doing nothing.
Exactly. You're doing a fat total of nothing in this game until we get to Aqua's story.
And then I'm doing both her story and the final story. Yay!
Which is just cutscenes and boss fight.
Yep. And dicking over an entire world and dicking over the person who's going to take up our job later in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that because and we would do both things in one fell swoop because the area that we dick over because the area we dick over ends up dicking over our future replacement in the future.
And apparently
Goodness.
Hades found a replacement for his plans since we don't apparently fit the criteria anymore.
That was quick for Terra to get replaced. Holy shit. I thought he was going to get replaced after the game was over, but apparently not. Anyway.
Here we have Mysterious Soldier.
I'll be honest, out of all the Kingdom Hearts games we're going to be doing, I'm looking forward to KH1 the least.
Don't blame ya.
Because it's just the most basic in every single way, and at least with later entries, the combat's better, and we can make more fun of the story.
Oh, he's actually affected by gravity. Forgot about that.
I love how fast he was spinning around, just made it look like he was phasing in and out of existence. Like, that was extremely funny to look at.
It was.
Couldn't have used Mind Square before you used Firestorm.
Walk into it.
That's not exactly what I meant, but whatever. Yeah, shot locks don't become extremely useful until you get them to max.
Ow.
Thankfully, I do believe that Dark Volley is better than Flame Salvo. So
It
there you
is.
go. So it's slightly more worth using, but I still prefer Sonic Shadow. God damn, he must be getting sick as hell from that. Oh,
Fuck you!
Went into Rock Baker right before he died.
Yep. I had a much easier time with him this time than I did my personal run through on the PSP.
I didn't have that much trouble with him on my personal PSP.
Well, that's because I was using stop instead of zero gravity.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Yeah. Did not know he's susceptible to zero gravity. That was actually kind of funny. Terra just beat the crap out of him, and now he's just walking away. Oh, right. Forgot about this. Was there like a Phase 2 or something?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain. Also, now that his face is revealed, I'm going to reveal what his name is. Zack.
And
Yes.
god damn it, does it hurt when at the very end of Aqua's run through of Olympus Coliseum. It hurts.
Yeah, because anyone who's played both Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core know what happens to this guy in those games. It's even harder here. Although I still love I still love the ending of Crisis Core. That is just a really good
Scene.
A really good scene.
Yeah. Despite the fact that, Terra, you said the darkness will never have you, even though the fact that you have 2 dark shot locks.
Well, I think Terra's under the impression that he can control the darkness at this point. When later events reveal.
Yeah. You know, I was half expecting that at the end of this world we would end up getting a D-Link with Hades my first run through. Yeah. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh shit, he's pulling a Sephiroth.
Ow.
And I do mean that. Sephiroth likes to pull that shit when you fight him as a super boss in this series.
Oh crap, he has Meteor!
Why do I still have the Mind Square tab open? Why do I need this? So close.
Exactly. I need to run away. Run away.
Seeker Mine. Ooh. Okay, I know we're not going to use this strategy at all, but I think it might be worth getting Magnega. Because there's something we can meld, it with Mind Square to get something very, very good.
Get close here. Get over here. Oh, that's actually a square. More of a circle, actually, but...
Are you even paying attention to me?
I am, but...
You want to know what we can get?
Seeker Mine?
Yep, and that will be awesome, because the mines go after your enemies, instead of just having to wait for them to bumble into them. So, even though we're not going to be using the strategy that I keep...
Oh, he's now immune to,
That makes a bit more sense.
Ow, 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 ow.
So even though I still say we're not using the Magnet Thunder strategy, I would recommend trying to get up to Magnega just so we can get Seeker Mine. Because Seeker Mine is incredibly useful. I mean, it's better than trying to level up Mind Shield. At least if... Yeah, Mind Shield is nowhere near as useful, so... Magnet away.
I'm being comboed. Come on, 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 come on. Yes!
Phew. I'm actually starting to wish we still had Sonic Shadow on, just so we could have...
Won the fight that way?
Yeah! Not necessarily won the fight, but at least used it to get invincibility frames. Because those teleport slashes were kicking your ass.
Ooh, we are running out of battery left in this thing.
On the...
Mike.
The charge is over there. So we, not by you, by where I'm pointing.
Ah, okay. So
since Olympus Coliseum is going to be over after these few cutscenes, we can just grab it in the break.
Okay.
And Hades is not lying there, actually. So... Although apparently it's entirely possible that we have a Mind Shield already. Incredibly fucking rare, but we can possibly do it. I mean, it wouldn't take as long as getting Magnega, but at the same time it's nowhere near as useful to have on the deck. So, it's really up to you as to whether or not which one you want to go.
Dennis Reater identifies himself more of an as an anti-hero than a hero or a villain. Do you get that kind of vibe from him?
Yeah.
You know, in one little cutscene, he's shown more personality than the other Final Fantasy VII character has in the entire series.
The other two Final Fantasy VII characters, because the other one doesn't have much emotion either.
Well, there's 3.
Oh yeah.
One has emotion, the other 2 don't.
Yeah. And it's kind of unfortunate, and one of the other 2 that doesn't have it is kind of unfortunate because in Crisis Core she's Zack's girlfriend.
Wait, who's Zack's girlfriend? Is that one of the reasons why? That was so.
What?
Is that one of the reasons? Never mind.
We'll continue this after we end the episode.
Okay.
Anyway, we have been the Insane Duo in the next part of Let's Play.
Birth by Sleep. We're going to be going to deep space.
I almost said Mega Man Birth by Sleep.
Mega Man Birth by Sleep. Wow. Wow.
Anyway, we have been the Insane Duo, and we shall see you next time. Bye-bye.
Get your laugh out, buddy. Get your laugh out.